Welcome back. November celebrates Give Thanks, Give Life Month nationally, and one local Belgrade man is giving thanks for his new heart transplant. MTN's Kenneth Webb has his heart-wrenching story, and some of the video you may see may be a little graphic for kids.
According to the Department of Health and Human Services, there are more than 116,000 people waiting for an organ transplant. But for one local Belgrade citizen, he's no longer on that list.
2 different ventricular ablations which failed, and this is 15 years down the road. So I held it off for a while, and at that point it was obvious that transplant was the next step and the only step.
Chris recently had a heart transplant on April 3rd of 2016, and Grand Rapids, Michigan is where he had to travel to receive his transplant. I asked him if he was scared about this procedure.
You want to avoid it, and it comes to a point where you have to accept it when that's the only thing, and then you take it one day at a time. And for me, I just had to decide what I needed to do, what could I do to make this work, make it happen, and rely on faith in God and the doctors. And I had a great team.
Chris had an infection in his driveline in the defibrillator, which caused him to need a new heart.
I paused the TV and she sits down. She says, "Well, we're going to keep you over the weekend now and treat you with antibiotics. And by the way, we got you a new heart." What? It's been an hour. And she's like, I said, "You're serious?" She's like, "Yeah." I said, "You're totally serious that you have a new heart in an hour?" She's like, "Yes." And then she asked me, she's like, "Why do you keep asking me that?" I said, "Well, because it's April 1st. I said, "It's a pretty good joke." And she's like, "No, we wouldn't kid about that." So it was odd calling my family, me with a humorous sense, calling them on April Fool's Day to tell them that, "Oh, relax, I got a new heart. The surgery starts in the morning."
This is all thanks to an organ donor who made a difference.
It's important to become an organ donor because you can either leave the world with tragedy, or you can leave the world and leave behind a gift of life, a chance for someone else.
Chris had some final words to say for the family that lost their young man.
To the organ donor's family, I am so sorry for your loss that has become all of our gain for all of the recipients that received organs that evening. And tissue, it goes on what was donated. I just thank them for my current life, and I hope to honor your son's organ, my new heart, our new heart, because he lives on with me and through me. And there's nothing I can say for it other than thank you. My family thanks you.
Reporting from Bozeman, Kenneth Webb, MTN News.
And for more on Chris's story, you can head to our website. He includes a favorite Bible verse, and there's a link to a GoFundMe site.